Alright, guys, let me know if I'm audible or not. Let me know. Let me know in the chat box. If I'm audible, please let me know in the chat box. Hopefully, there's not a lot of disturbance in the background. And also make sure that you like the stream as well. We'll start in 1 minute. Audible. Alright. Let's see what we have. You can put your questions in the chat if you have any. And make sure that you like the stream as well as you join in. We'll talk about the indices in a while. Even though I have updated along the way on my Instagram stories, but we'll discuss them in some time. Again, guys, make sure that you like the stream. Let's wait for other people to join in. You can put your questions in the chat meanwhile. MRF, there's nothing in MRF. MRF is in the middle of nowhere. Don't watch this. 1,50,000. Don't watch MRF. There's nothing in MRF. Jindal Steel. Okay, this is 1 week. My bad. Let's watch MRF again. Uh, Daily chart is even worse. It's already downtrending. Jindal Steel. See, metal index was looking good yesterday, so maybe there was an entry in this yesterday. Right now, it is at the supply. All right. So right now, I won't enter here. And anyway, this is a very big FNO stock, so a lot of people are probably watching this as well. So metal stocks. I don't think I have a metal watch list. Let me look at the metal index. So metal index, if you see, it climbed up above the EMA yesterday. Now it's pushing up. So yesterday was a good time to buy metals. I think I posted it on the server as well. Your views on the breakdown of the small cap index. I okay. So I alerted you guys right here. Ignore this arrow. I alerted you guys right here that so so this was the candle where I told you guys to just get out of here. And obviously I was still buying throughout this area, but this is the point where I stopped buying, and pretty much everyone I know stopped here as well. So see, whenever you see a demand and it is tested once, so the first test is kind of this one, and then the second test is this one. So now if it's pushing down, it's clear what's going to happen. There won't be any miracle on the third test. All right. If the small cap index has to move, it moves like this. One test and it's gone. Maybe two tests and it's gone. It doesn't hover around the lows. All right. So just a second. So it doesn't hover around the lows and then just go up. All right. Small caps don't work that way. Nifty might do that. So if you see Nifty might do something like this, where it pushes into the same low and then goes up. But small cap does not do that. All right. So small cap index, either it's recovering or it's going down. Give me 1 second. Again, guys who have joined in recently, make sure that you like the stream and don't copy anything from my watch list. There are many stocks for various reasons. Thin copper. Thin copper, see, it's good, but the point is, where is your demand? Your demand, which is actually holding the range, is somewhere here. So this move is your last move. So this dip and this demand zone is not really important to the chart. So it's kind of too far. There is no risk to reward here. All right. JSW Infra. A lot of people are watching this stock, but see, what I would want is, if you look at the chart right now, how does it look right now? It fell down. This fall happened. Then it went up. There's a pause here, and then it went up again. All right. And this pause is this red candle, which is right here. And then what happened? Now it tested the candle, and now it's basically sideways. So this is not exactly bad, but if you see, we are very far from the supply, which is here, which is this one, and we are very far from the low of the demand. So in this range, we are in the middle of nowhere. All right, let it just make a higher low, maybe something like this. All right, or maybe let it just shake out once more, and then we can start going up. So let this little range be taken out. Index view is bullish. I've talked about it on my stories as well. Until this demand is broken, index was bullish and it went down. It is now trying to push through this supply. So Nifty is very bullish, and US indices also obviously all the way up. So Nifty is very bullish here. I expect it to push up. All right. Bank Nifty is also bullish now because Bank Nifty tested this demand, which was basically the origin of this entire move. All right. And Bank Nifty is also pushing up. So in the indices look bullish. Small cap index has taken out this supply. Doesn't really matter because this supply did not make a new low, but we are uptrending kind of. Right. So I think index is bullish. With the specialty bought at 240. Okay, let's see. The stock has moved nicely. Let's see if it's bought at 410. Sorry, my bad. Bought at 410. How did you buy it at 410? When did you buy it? 410 is here. Are you adjusting for dividend or something? Still 410 is here. So I don't get it. Don't buy when it's below the weekly, when it's below the daily EMA. Don't buy these stocks. KTK Bank, it's again nothing in KT. Guys, don't suggest stocks which are below the daily EMA. This is one basic rule that you need to follow. Alright? These stocks are bearish. That is why they are below some EMA. So don't waste your time in these. Gillette India, again, this stock does not move that much. If you see, it's very, very sideways, very, very slow mover. Chart is not bad, but I don't think I'll buy it. Maharashtra Bank, again, nothing. All these charts, they look the same. There is this big drop, and this is sideways. So nothing in Maharashtra Bank. JSW is same as Caricil. Yeah, kind of. So it is, but I think it has much more action now, this chart. JSW is like 2-3 candles. So this has much more action, and this is also at this weekly demand. I think JSW there is uh, no weekly. The weekly demand is way below here, but still it is similar. But I just want it to go above and test this supply. This is all I want it to do. I think this one has done it. All right, this has tested out the supply entirely. Deep move into the supply, but quite similar. Yeah, you're correct. It's quite similar. Utco again, nothing here. See, try to find stocks which have not fallen like this, because majority of the stocks are looking like this, because the index looks like this. So if you see the index, this looks just like the index. So this part and this part look very similar. So again, if the index falls, this might fall again. So find stocks which have not fallen that much, which have not fallen this big. Hero Motor Corp. Okay, this one is good. This is good. It's quite extended now. But again, this supply, if this was tested, maybe it would have been better, but it's not bad. All right, Nestle, SJV, and let's check out these stocks. Again, same story here. This big volatile price action. Nestle again, there's nothing. Again, a big sharp drop. The supply is not tested as well. There's nothing in Nestle. Century Plywood. Again, what is the point of this? I don't get it. Puramada FinCorp is good. I'm watching this. It also has some insider buying. Avanti feed. Alright. It's been a long time since I saw Avanti feed. Again, nothing in Avanti feed. See, avoid stocks which have fallen this much, because there is looming supply here. Alright, so it will take a lot of time to take this supply out. So avoid stocks which have fallen this much. Let's talk a bit about the about Bank Nifty actually. So if you see, Bank Nifty is trying to form a bigger base around this weekly area of demand. So if you see, it dropped into this big weekly base, although did not go as deep as I wanted it to be, but still dropped here, started to go up. Now this supply was tested, which is the all-time high supply, and this is the last demand. So if you see this wick right here led to this big spike towards the supply. So this is my last demand. So this demand on the daily chart is holding pretty well. All right, so let's just check out a few banking stocks to see which ones are actually taking it up. So out of the major banking stocks, obviously ICICI Bank, uh, very nice. IndusInd Bank has dropped. I think Kotak Bank has been nice lately. So if you see, Kotak Bank is trying to form some sort of a bottom here. All right, this was the supply, but broken out, and the demand is also tested. So Kotak Bank, some constructive action is going on. HDFC Bank, something constructive is going on, not very substantial, but again, this was broken, and this demand is now being tested. This demand is the impulse demand of this impulse basically. So this origin of this impulse, and now this is trying to hold up. So HDFC Bank can also give us a candle like this. All right. So some sort of constructive action is going on in Bank Nifty in multiple banks, and that is also visible on the chart of Bank Nifty. All right, let's check out a few other banks. Axis Bank has dropped, and all these smaller banks, they're all right. We don't need to worry about them. So major banks: IndusInd Bank, ICICI Bank, Kotak Bank, HDFC Bank, very constructive. All right. So Bank Nifty might see a spike on the upside. Like it's already going up, but it might see a spike on the upside towards these supplies again, which is this area of supply right here. All right. And this supply is already being tested here. If you see on the hourly chart, this bunch of this base basically is already being tested. So when this is taken out, when this entire level is taken out, we should quickly march to the highs again, which is 48,000. All right. So Bank Nifty pretty constructive. Uh, Small cap index not that constructive, but if you see, we need to see what happens when it goes inside this base, because I think we are heading there now. Uh, Maybe we fail. See what will happen is there is a tiny supply right here as well. If you see this area of supply, so if we fail from there, let's remove this. So there is this tiny area of supply right here between these two candles, right? So, and how do I know this? Because if you see, there's a pullback on the hourly. So this is the supply which I'm talking about. All right. So if we start to go up into that area again, after taking out this supply, so let's say we give a little bit of pullback here, and then we quickly go back up to this area, and Nifty and Bank Nifty also go up. What will happen is a reaction from this supply would be very easy. So because we're already so much weaker on small cap, and Nifty and Bank Nifty are already pushing towards new highs. Nifty, if the small cap index goes up that much, Nifty will obviously make a new high. All right. So after that, a reaction from the supply will be very basically very likely. All right. So if in this in a scenario where this happens, this is your best bet to make some money doing swing trading, maybe over the next month, which is April. All right. You have to be catching moves when this starts to happen, because beyond this, see, I'm not saying that it will just fall all the way down. All right. It can also pull back and just spend some time over here before going back up. It can also immediately spend 2 days here and then go back up again. That is also possible. All this is possible, but I'm saying in a realistic scenario, your best bet is to catch this move. Not in the index, maybe in small cap stocks. So Nifty mid cap on the other hand, if you see, it is again holding all these weekly uh, areas of demand, and this can also basically climb all the way back up because there is nothing in the middle. So a move like this, a move on the upside like this seems likely. All right, seems kind of likely to me. And in the US market also, the Fed meeting is already done. There are, I don't think, any chances of a volatile pullback unless I'm not aware of something, which is all right. But again, markets don't look that bad right now. All right. Small caps might not move very quickly because they already have fallen so much, they're weaker. But this move right here, this is your best bet on the upside. All right. So I'm looking to catch something like this pullback since the market is already shaping up well. If Nifty started to break down today, if Nifty, let's say, if Nifty started to, instead of bouncing from this demand, it broke down today, then things would be very bad. All right. Because what will happen is if you remove today's candle, let's say there's a test and then today's candle looked like this. All right. So this is what today's candle looked like. Now this is a proper low structure on a demand zone, and this is breaking through the demand zone. So this would take the small cap index easily to this demand, and then we might see a proper uh, base before the next fall. So today's price action is actually really important in terms of the overall market health. All right, and this is a good sign that we are going up from this demand. Now, let's see how we close. Again, things look good to me. You might buy stocks. All right, Mankind Pharma, Finolex. Mankind Pharma is already at the supply. Again, I talk about the same things. It's already moved. All right, the point to buy was maybe yesterday. Maybe wait for a dip or something. All right, Chennai Petro. Chennai Petro again. Where is the demand? Where is the demand zone? This is your lowest point. Where is my area of demand? I'm in the middle of nowhere. What are the setups under nothing? I can't be talking about my trades. Century Textile. See, I'm only here to solve your doubts, all right? Uh, so you can ask whatever doubt you have, but I can't discuss my trades publicly. All right. So Century Textile again. This is your supply, and this is your demand. So we need a range here. All right. Something here. GR Infra. Infra is already gone. I discussed about it in the server yesterday. Now it's at the supply. So now it's already gone. Big weekly base, which is good, did not fall with the market, which is also really good. But now it's gone. There is no risk to reward here. KSB again, very volatile. I don't like these. These are very prone to failing again. All right, so things which recover in a V-shaped manner, they are very prone to failing again. If there is a little blip in the market, this will be the first one to fall. So if you see something like, let's take an example. See, something like this. V-shaped recovery, this drops again. All right. These are very prone to failing. Again, this happened with Maharashtra Seamless as well. It was one of the first stocks to recover, but because of all this inefficiency built up, it just came back to the middle of the range again. So, and I'm not talking about even outside of this range. If you see just this part, look at this part. All right, it recovered in a V-shaped manner, and it took it no time to make a new low. All right, so I don't like these V-shaped recoveries, even if there is a demand zone on top of it. So what I mean by it is, let's say there's a V-shaped recovery and there is a tiny demand, and this is your range to buy the stock. I don't like this. As soon as it fails, if it goes, the next day you will be here in no time. So you might think that your stop loss is below this demand, but you will never be able to exit just when this demand breaks. That will be so quick, you will end up here. Unless your size is too small, then you can exit anywhere. But anything with a decent size, it's very difficult to take out positions, especially in smaller names. So, so I don't like these reversals. All right, I don't like these V-shaped reversals. I like something like, let's take an example, something like this, a proper build up over time, and then we go out. All right. So even if I'm buying a V-shaped reversal in a stock, all right, my bad, my bad. So, all right, my bad. There was a blip in the internet. Yeah, so just wait for a few days. When you see a V-shaped recovery, just wait for a few days. This thing will form some sort of range which is viable. All right. So, all right, let's look at a few more questions, then we will end this live. Titan for shorting. All right. First of all, Titan is not something you want to short, and second of all, it's not even bearish. It's like the strongest chart on the market. So why do you want to short Titan? Um, it's not bearish. It's going up. Did not fall that much. So this is like the worst chart to short. Jyoti Limited, again, very liquid stock. You can do better. Ambuja Cement. Okay, not bad. Maybe I need to watch it myself as well. Not bad. This is better. So this is better. Some deep pullback into the demand. Supply is tested. This is better. This is good. Concord Biotech. Again, nothing here. The demand is way too low here. Alright, so this is not the best price. KPR Mills. Again, same chart. Nothing, and it's not even bullish. It's let it test out these supplies. Kalyan Jewelers. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Let me add this on watch as well. Not bad. How does the PSU index look? PSU index is a very broad index, first of all. Let's check it out. Let's look at the PSU index. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually, because if you see, the actual weekly demand is right here. So it's reversing from a weekly solid weekly demand. So even though this is broken, this is still a part of the base. So this demand is still a part of this entire base. All right, so not bad, above the weekly EMA as well. PSU banks are also going up. So Nifty PSU bank is also pushing up from here. So PSU index is actually not that bad. If you look at stocks like REC and PFC, they are again climbing back up. So these are very strong stocks. All right, so they are, PFC maybe not that much anymore, but REC again, if you see, it's already climbing back up. I'm not sure about other PSU stocks. Let's just look at some PSU. Okay, I don't have a PSU watch list, but let's see. So something like the power sector in PSU, see, it's not that bad. All right. So PSU stocks are recovering. PSU stocks are worth keeping on watch. You're right. Naukri, Edge, Info Edge, again, not bad, but this stock is kind of doing nothing since the past 3 years. All right. So you can find much more bullish stocks. Mahindra and Mahindra. All right. I was also watching Mahindra and Mahindra and Nifty Auto overall. So if you see Nifty Auto, let's see, where is it? There's no Nifty Auto here. All right. So Nifty Auto, if you see, pull you back to this base, which is the last base. Above it, above this point, there is no impulse. All right. So this is your last base, and this is where the recovery started. So Nifty Auto is also very strong. If there is a dip here, you will definitely see a lot of Nifty Auto stocks doing well. So keep Auto on watch. This is a very nice space, Nifty Auto right now. I'm not sure about the stocks, the major Nifty Auto stocks. Let's look at them as well. So again, you look at these stocks; they're very strong. All right, we just checked out M&M. This is strong. Something like two wheelers. This is strong. This is extremely strong. So again, very strong Nifty Auto. Auto stocks very nice. Red tape is already gone. Nothing here. Varun Beverages again. I would see this stock is good. It will probably go back up again, but I would prefer some sectoral moves. Something like Nifty PSU or Nifty Auto. All right, because in this market, I don't want to take any risk with a single stock going up in its sector or something. I'm not. I don't think the FMCG sector is really doing anything at all. It's falling, in fact. So, so Nifty Auto is what I would watch. Nifty PSU Bank and Nifty PSU overall. So, public sector enterprises overall, they look pretty good. Nifty Metal is actually also very good, but I think so. Nifty Metal also maybe goes up. All right. Other than that, Nifty Energy is again. I'm not sure. Probably PSU stocks, Reliance, Adani stocks maybe. And Nifty Infra is something which I've been watching. Nifty Infra is also doing good. So overall, a lot of sectors are still not bad. They are recovering from the EMA Nifty, and this is showing on Nifty. Nifty is also recovering from the EMA. If you see the top gainers, this is energy and minerals, mining, Prakash is metals. Um, this is logistics. Ignore it. So some chemicals are also doing good. Some chemical stocks they are doing very well. Infra stocks, if you see again, they're pushing up to new highs. Brigade is another real estate stock. All right, so a lot of infra stocks here. This is another metal stock. So overall, the theme remains the same, in my opinion. All right, I don't see a shift in the market like people have been talking about. That is it the end for PSU or anything? I mean, doesn't look like it. When it looks like it's the end, we'll talk about it. But right now, it looks great to me. PSU, especially PSU Bank, looks amazing to me. Alright, so PSU banks, if you see, I've already talked about Union Bank, one of the strongest ones. I think Maharashtra Bank is also quite strong, but there is no entry here. Union Bank is pretty much tested everything now. Alright, so Union Bank is much better. Uh, Bank of India has tested the demand, but big drop here. Indian Bank is below the EMA. So again, PNB is not bad. It's like the index, but Union Bank is on my focus. Union Bank is a very strong bank. If Nifty PSU Bank moves up, I will try to buy Union Bank. Again, I still uh, not bad, not bad. It's a good one. So we've talked about certain sectors. We've talked about the overall market. My outlook remains on the upside. It's bullish. I will buy stocks, not with my entire capital, but I will start buying one by one. Let's see how they perform. All right, so we'll stop here, and I'll see you guys again next weekend. Have fun. Have a great weekend.